Figuring out the plumbing is going to be quite a bit of a mission. Got this flex pipe connected to the grey water tank, and that's going up to the bathroom basin. On the other side we've got another one going up to the shower, and then we have one-way flexible pipes that acts like a water trap. Looks like that, so water can only pass through here one way. Yesterday we spent most of the day trying to figure out where all the plumbing lines need to go, so waste pipes including fresh water, hot water, cold water. So we did things like figured out how the grey water tank is going to work. So we were going to put the propane geyser on the front, and we even thought about using one of those little electric geysers, or it's an electric instant hot water maker, but we didn't manage to find any good reviews on that product itself, so we decided against that, and also later found out that it would drain our batteries. We're going to take all the water lines from here into the truck. So the shower is there and the bathroom is over there. The water line starts over here, so we're going to come through the floor, and that comes straight from the tanks and connected to the pump, and then obviously connected to the geyser. Stopped by at one of our sponsors, Galmar, to get most of these things, and then also received our Frankie mixer. Things like this will make it quite handy to plumb in tight corners. We've never really done plumbing before, so it's going to be a first for us. Using this PIX pipe. It's a 15mm pipe. There's 25 meters of this. It's got a aluminium sidewall on the inside, so that means that you can flex it. Also takes hot and cold water. So we're going to use that to plumb up all the fresh water. Yeah, and then basically we're going to start cutting all the holes now where the pipes are going to go through, and start plotting out exactly where it's going. We've got all the holes drilled for the freshwater pipes to actually go through the whole house to the kitchen, the washing machine, as well as the shower. We decided to take the shower pipes on the inside of this cupboard unit so that we can install the mixer going through this panel. If we had to install it going through that panel, it would show in the bedroom. There's the fitting for the mixer. What we're going to do now is start pushing through the pipe. Going to work on a bit of the plumbing today, and then try and start figuring out the shower. So we got quite far with the freshwater plumbing. Our freshwater comes in from the garage, goes through the shower. We're going to seal this up with fiberglass, and then we've got a cold line running up that connects to the washing machine. The hot line, it splits into two. One goes up to the shower mixer over here. Then we've got a separate cold line going straight through to the kitchen sink. In the bathroom we also have two freshwater lines, hot and cold, coming through above the toilet at the back of it. and we'll go straight into the bathroom cabinet. We're gonna first finish up with the bathroom fresh water, but then start with the waste pipes. So we've got it kind of figured out, everything draining to the grey water tank. The kitchen drains into this one so that we can pull it out and clean it out basically. Start figuring out the pump system. We do have one pump that'll take the water to the shower, the kitchen and the bathroom, but we'll need another pump to get the grey water from the tank to the toilet or into the hose pipe to spray down the truck. Good morning. We went out yesterday, got a couple of extra plumbing fittings we still need to finish up. So there they are. These little copper fittings are quite expensive. Cost us about 500 bucks just for these ones. These are just the little plastic covers that'll hold the pipes in place. Jolandie's going to continue with these ones while I do the waste pipe. Okay, so we made a bit of a you can eat that soup we're doing it with. We ran into a bit of a problem and realized that we made a mistake. So what you're supposed to do is put the pipe through here and then put the special little black fitting, which is that one, into the pipe, bring it up and put it, the black fitting plus the white piece of pipe, straight into that fitting and push it in as far as you can, and then pull the whole thing together. What we did was we brought everything together like that with the pipe sticking flush with the thing, and we just fastened it very tightly. And although it felt like it was sealing it up, we realized that there's no possible way that it's actually sealing it up. That means we've got to do all of the fittings again, make sure that we install it correctly. So this is the shower box. The idea is that we'll get somebody to do fiberglass inside of this and use this as a mold. These outside panels will come off and it will just leave the fiberglass, and we'll just pick that up and put it into our shower. For now, what I'd like to do is just to build a little bit of a ramp.
So we're very excited. Yesterday we got a call from Kirsty from True Solar Solutions. At the moment we are waiting for them. They are coming all the way from Pretoria. They are sponsoring 2 solar panels and 4 200 amp hour AGM batteries.
Kirsty and John arrived, showing us a bit more. This is Layla, by the way. Here's the AGM Narada batteries and our 2 solar panels, which is absolutely awesome. And that's John over there. Quite a bit. Yeah, sure. I was not expecting wiring and all that. Just as a quick update of where we are at the moment, we managed to install most of the plumbing, the waste pipes and all that, and also checked whether the toolboxes were going to fit. We did run into some minor issues, and we'll be starting on the toolboxes quite soon. Another mission was the pump system for the truck. Obviously, if you have a camper or an overlander vehicle, then you'd want to save as much water as you possibly can while still having like a decent shower. For the kitchen sink, the bathroom basin, as well as the shower, we need obviously a pump to run all of the fresh water into the house. This pump I've had for maybe 4 years now, and we bought it for one of our first, well, it was our first camper build. Was on the back of a bakkie or a pickup, and this was like basically a bit overkill for that. This is a 15.1 liter per minute pump, which is set to 4.1 bar, so that's quite a bit of pressure, and myself and Jolandie tested that out yesterday. We could basically spray right over the roof of this truck. It might work very well for installing it on the outside grey water system, for actually emptying out the tank or cleaning the truck with the hose pipe that we plan on installing into one of the toolboxes. Another day at Betsy, and I'm going to start off with the garage cladding. I'd just like to finish it up. We don't have full sheets left over, only offcuts, and these are all 12mm panels, so I'll use what I have to clad it up. Then Jolandie's going to start off with the tiling, which is a very nice part of this build, as it's going to liven up the house. can't go on with the tiling because there's no power and we need to grind. We're gonna start putting in the door handles now. We got those from Galmar. We took the shower pan to a fiberglass company, giving us a quote on the rest of the panels for the fiberglassing. We are quite happy that we don't have to do that ourselves, as that's quite a big mess and a bit specialized. We purchased some steel about 2 or 3 days ago for the bike lift slash spare wheel carrier, as well as the roof rack that's going on top of the box. So that'll mount, the solar panels will mount on that roof rack. Just like to say thank you to a good friend of ours in the FA community, Charlie Scott. He helped us out with the steel for this. So yesterday we managed to get quite far with the tiles. We had to figure out a way to cut these using the best possible method. What we figured out was to use a little scoring tool first and to scratch through the glazing. If we didn't use this and we just try to cut it with a diamond blade cutter, it would make little chips and wouldn't have a neat finish.